I was just talking, I literally just got off the phone with Gene Tips, our CEO, for those that don't know who Gene is. And we were talking about the fact, like, we have this great sale going and we have all of these things happening. If you really make a list of everything that's happening right now, it's kind of huge and there's so much to it. But all of the big holiday set from no, what month was that? October is still available. The big set that has the snickerdoodle and all the hand creams and everything in it. And then you still have the lip stuff that's happening this month that you still have access to the active in there if you want it. All of that still feels really like a lot, in addition to like the reset and slim balance and all of that. And so what we were kind of talking about, and what I saw from Christina Williams today, is to talk today about having a cyber business instead of having a Cyber Monday sale, that you're having a cyber business. But starting tomorrow, I would focus tomorrow on holiday. And I say that because I don't know when they're announcing anything, so I'm not gonna I've been sworn to secrecy, but there's enough of a discount happening tomorrow. I think people will jump on the holiday thing and be like, okay, well, I'll check that out. And people, honestly, that are currently in your back office, like people that already love Plexus, maybe already buy ProBio every month, maybe already buy Slim every month or whatever. So if I was going to prioritize, I would prioritize today, because you've been talking about free reset. Probably you've been talking about Punta Cana for probably a couple of months. You've been talking about a couple of things for a while. Today, I would focus heavy on having a cyber business. Let me see if I can pull the post up that Christina Williams wrote this morning, because I saw it and I saved it because I was like, it's just smart. We don't have a Cyber Monday sale, but we still have a cyber sale that's been happening for the last week. So it's not like we have nothing to talk about today. And if we're honest, and most people, be curious how many of y'all, tell me in the chat, because I think we've said this 1,000 times. How many times did your sponsor have to tell you about Plexus, or did you have to see Plexus before you jumped in? And for some people, you may be like, I don't know how many times, but it was like 6 months of seeing, 3 or 4 different people, or it was 3 days and I saw it a couple of times and I thought, oh, no, yes. Yeah, Christy saw it 2 times. But what's probably true is whoever had been posting about it posted exactly what Christy needed to see on those 2 times. But they probably had been posting for weeks before and Christy never even saw it. So there's a good chance, like, all of a sudden, like, okay, now it makes sense to me. But I just want to read you what Christina Williams wrote this morning. And for those of y'all that don't know Christina, she's a top leader in our company. And this just really hit me. She said, what if this Cyber Monday, instead of buying things online, you decide to flip the script and create a cyber business? Hear me out before you tune me out. I didn't want either. I was a very content elementary school teacher and a super busy soccer mama. I certainly didn't start this because I had an ounce of free time. I also didn't have an ounce of financial margin, dollar for dollar, paycheck to paycheck. And sometimes I used credit cards to make the ends meet. And then I saw our expenses were going to continue to increase. And that felt like massive pressure. So then she goes into her personal story about what it looked like for them to live in a place that a lot of us may still be in, maybe in right now, and hoping that Plexus helps us out of it. But I just think the wisdom of saying, we've been talking about free reset, we've been talking about lip scrubs, we've been talking about all, slim balance, all of these things. And there is a challenge starting next week if you want to be a part of that with slim balance. But we've been talking about And so what I want to challenge you with today is that what you're talking about, what you're sharing, what you probably post about in your written word, but also what I want to encourage you to talk about, like on stories with your face and your voice, or on voice messages, is what this business could do for somebody else. And if you are currently making, golly, what were we talking about yesterday? Like $300 to $500 a month on average, you are making an incredible addition to your family that most people want. So most people in your community right now, if you had a list of everybody that you want to share Plexus with, most of those people, if you told them, I can help you make $400 this week with all of our promos that we have going on right now, would be like, you just covered Christmas. You just covered the two big things that all of my kids want, and that's going to cover it this week. And we weren't sure how we were going to get them. I have boys, so let's just say the new PlayStation system. Like, we have no idea. That's the one thing they want. We were going to make it their one Christmas gift, but how do we buy that? And 7 games and give them each $20 and gift cards. And if you have gaming kids, you know that it's like burning money. It's literally taking all of your cash in your bank account and taking it out into the backyard and setting it on fire. There's no point in it. They love it. So someone out there is living that life with you. Someone out there is going, how do I do this? And so I just want to challenge you to that. We're gonna dive into how the money is actually made, but I want to give you your stance should be, I'm showing up because somebody else needs what I have access to right now. So, and saying all that was my really long way, Sarah, of saying, get real familiar with what's kind of like refamiliarize yourself with all the holiday products that are available. Reminder that the Snickerdoodle twin pack is out and the active twin pack is out. So just those individual products are gone. Not if you have them in subs, but if you want to just buy them. And you can't add them to a sub now either because they're pretty much locked down. But if you want to buy the bigger pack that like what do they call it? The lip quencher pack or whatever that has the lip scrub, the lip mask, which if you have not tried those two, I wish I had it in my office, but they're in my bathroom because I've been using them. They are delightful. Oh, but if you've ever heard of this product, does anyone have it on them? The Laneige. I usually have like 10 of them in my office. And of course I have none of them now that I'm trying to tell you about them. Does anyone have that Laneige? Do you know what I'm talking about? The lip mask? I don't know where any of my stuff is. Okay. But anyways, it's this product. It's incredible. Ours feels exactly the same and smells better. So our lip mask is as good as the Laneige one, which I've been addicted to for years, and smells better than any. I have every flavor of Laneige you can have out there, and ours is better. So just want to tell you that. Okay, that was totally pointless, except to tell you, go check out. Yeah, Winter Quench Bundle. But a good lip scrub, it froze in Dallas today. So a good lip scrub is key for winter months. All of our ingredients are going to be incredible. And that's the one thing that you're going to talk about a lot is it might be a similar product to what you can get at Ulta if you go in there, but the ingredients are going to be so much better. And you need to look at some labels. And if you need labels, we can find them for you. Okay. Mastering your paycheck. Here we go. So we're going to put this into 3 buckets. And if you are a note taker, which this is how all this came about, was last night I wrote all this down to communicate with y'all. And then we put it in a pretty graphic, and I'm putting it in a presentation because this is what my notes looked like, which none of y'all want access to. And we put it in an actual pretty presentation, but we're putting it into 3 buckets. Bucket 1, if you're a note taker, I want to challenge you to write this down because I want to explain every detail of this. Bucket 1 is business building bonuses. They are currently doubled. You help one person get the triplex combo with balance, and they get a free reset, which originally, remember, was $129 VIP cost. I don't remember what it was. Do y'all remember what it was originally retail? Because it was originally $129, and then we discounted it this summer, and now we're allowing people to have it for free with this $100 or more purchase for 10 days. I can't even imagine. I wanted Jean to tell me this morning how many resets we've already given away free, because I cannot. I mean, in our team alone, it's over 400. So company-wide, it's got to be thousands. Retail is currently costing $149, and it was $189. Okay, so you can say this is a $189 value they're getting for free, because original retail, which we just have been at a summer discounted rate for the last couple of months. So original retail was $189. So that's up to you, but you can choose any of those numbers. You can choose the $189 or the $189, the $129, whatever number you want to use that reset cost before. So the cost of the triplex balance, this is on the screen. So, and I will share these screens on the table. I will just make them all graphics so that you are shareable JPEGs so that you can reshare these or have them. But the cost of the triplex balance combo is $153 to your brand new VIP. So if you are signing up a friend, your friend Lisa across the street right now, and Lisa goes, well, how much does it cost? Someone literally just messaged me, if I want to be in your challenge, how much does it cost monthly? It's $153 this month and next month. It's the same thing because we've refigured it so that they're coming in with their costs, right? 153, but 130 PV, personal volume, is the PV. And then right now, just until Friday, it's 40% commission rate. Usually it's a 20% commission rate, which, let's be honest, is still really, really good on some of these, especially when you do bigger first time orders. But on their very first order, if Lisa orders today for the first time, she gets this triplex balance. She pays 153. I get credit for 153 or $130 PV. I get 40% commission. So that's $52 that I'll get paid out on December 8th in my paycheck on December 8th, 2 weeks before Christmas. I will get that $52. Do y'all see? Does that math make sense? I truly want you to unmute or comment in the chat, and do not let yourself say, this is a dumb question, I'll ask her later. Don't say, okay, well, I'm going to ask, my sponsor when I get off this call because I didn't understand something. Like, someone else has the same question you have. So let's just go ahead and throw it out there. Just unmute yourself and just say, hey, Andrea, and I promise you I will stop what I'm saying and talking. Does this make sense for everyone? Just this part. Cost, the fact that you get credit for a certain PV and then you get paid off of that PV 40%. So $52, that's for helping one person. Every single person that's listening to this call gets access to that. This is just the business building bonus. This is just, correct, Christy, thanks for asking. This is just one bucket. So we're just in the bucket one for just this order is that. And we aren't even discussing retention percentages for next month. I'm just talking about right now in the next 5 days, how much money you're going to make. Okay. Bucket 2. When your person adds 3 for the first, you know what I didn't add in here? And we're going to talk about this now. Hold on. I'm going to write myself a note to remember. Okay. Is if you've never gone silver, will you just write new in the chat? There's a couple of people on here that I don't recognize. So if you've never hit the rank of silver, will you just write new in the chat so that I know that, yes, Rebecca, I thought you were fresh. I think I've seen your name a couple of times. Okay. So when you go silver for the very first time, which here's what silver means. Our ranks are all silver, senior silver, gold, senior gold, ruby, senior ruby. So there's kind of like our base ranks. And then we have 3 top level ranks. We have emerald, sapphire, and diamond. And those are our 3 top level ranks. They come with a whole bunch of perks and prizes and trips and cars and confetti comes out of the ceiling. So, but silver is our very first rank. And all this means is that you have helped 3 customers get started, and they all have to process in the same month. So if you helped one person last month and you help one person this month and you help one person next month, but next month, all 3 of them place their, reoccurring order, or they place their first order, and then you go silver. But if today you sign up your mom, your sister, and your best friend, and they all get started today, then you go silver. So as long as they're all level 1 to you, which means you personally sign them up through your link, and they're $100 or more order in the current month that we're in, then you have gone to the rank of silver. And you get to do rank ups one time, and then you hold that rank forever. So no one ever demotes you. Once you've gone gold, you're always a gold ambassador, even if your points don't reflect that. So silver, you get $100. But if you do it within the first 30 days of upgrading to brand ambassador, then you earn an extra $100. So like Rebecca, if this is your first month and you help 3 people get started as customers with that free reset, with that promo that we just talked about, you help 3 people get started, then you get $100. And if you've done it in your first 30 days since you upgraded, not since you became a customer, but since you upgraded to start getting commissions, then you get another $100. That's $200. And if you do senior silver, which is about you adding 9 people total, sometimes if you have a team that's helping you, like if your sister adds 3 because she joined you too. Okay. They can upgrade once they use their link the first time. Once the first person uses your link and shops, even if they buy $30, it doesn't matter. But as soon as that happens, then you want to upgrade to brand ambassador. And that's when the clock starts for fast start, is as soon as they've upgraded to brand ambassador. If you hit senior silver, you get a $150 bonus. And if you do it in your first full month, you get another $150. So 9 people as customers is a really great goal. 3 isn't bad at all. But if your goal is 9, a lot of times you're going to hit that 3 and just keep going. And that's where that, if we go back a slide, that's where that keeps happening. Every time you help another person get that triplex balance pack, you get another $52. So I'm just saying, if you, for whatever reason, I'm just going to pull out my wrist. I love a real good calculator, y'all. Like, this isn't scientific. This isn't on a phone. I know, Chrissy, we love a good, like, just normal old everyday calculator. It just works beautifully. If for whatever reason, someone decided to sign 9 customers up this week, which is totally possible. I think Megan Griner signed up 11 this month already. If someone signed up 9 customers this week, that's $468 just in this slide. So we're talking like a little more than $450 everyone in this call has access to on this slide. And that's if you signed up, if you help 9 customers get started with this triplex balance. So I just want to tell you, it multiplies. Like every time you do it, that $52, cha-ching, cha-ching. Like I wish we got, like, do you remember, well, y'all probably seen the movie You've Got Mail, but that AOL would do that little, like, you've got mail. Like we used to get emails that said, you've got money. And I almost wish your phone would go cha-ching whenever that email would come across, because how much fun would that be? Just wishful thinking. I'll throw that one out there. Okay. So this is Rank Us. So first bucket was the business building bonuses, unlimited. You get as many of those as customers you want to sign up. Bucket number 2 is ranking up. And the thing I forgot to talk about is the sponsor bonus. If you have someone fast start silver, you still get a sponsor bonus. Does anyone know if that's $25 or $50? I cannot remember. Someone want to tell me. Anyone remember this fast start sponsor bonus? This is me waiting for the chat to have a little red dot, or for someone to unmute and say, Andrea, it's this. Okay. It's either $25 or $50. I can't remember. But so that helps you remember, like, you're helping as many level 1s fast start silver as possible, because that's just more money in your pocket and more money in their pocket. So if they make $200 as a fast start silver and you make 25 even, you have 4 people go fast start silver. I can't even go the depth of this, but 4 people go fast start silver and you're making, let's say, $100 or $200, depending. We haven't figured out what the bonus is. So you make that bonus. They're making money, plus because they're your level 1 and they're adding level 1s, right now you're getting double Punta Cana credits. So I'm just throwing that out there, that the more people you help go silver this week, you're getting double Punta Cana credits, and you're both getting paid $50. Brandy Rose, you win. Okay, so every time you help a level 1 go fast start silver. Rebecca, who's your sponsor? I think I know who it is, but who's your sponsor?
Christy.
Okay, that's what I thought. So as soon as Rebecca goes fast, I'm just using this as an example so y'all can see it. As soon as Rebecca goes fast start silver and she gets that $200 bonus, then Christy gets $50 added to her paycheck as another bonus. Y'all, that matters, because for Rebecca, I want the same thing for her. I want her to get her $200, but even more than that, I want her to get another $50 by helping her sister or her best friend or that college, high school, college friend that she forgot about that went silver. Whatever it is, I want as much for her as possible. Okay. Customers are winning because they're getting free resets. You are winning as a new business builder because you have access to Fast Start. Every single person whose ears are on this call are winning because you are getting double credits for every enrollment you personally sign up or your level 1 sign up. You are getting business building bonuses as well for all the people you are personally helping get started. And you are getting silver sponsor and fast start bonuses, that $50 a piece. So that adds up if you're doing the work. Okay. Bucket 3, pay points. And this is where it gets a little crazy. And Rebecca, this is going to feel really overwhelming. And I just want you to like, this is one of those areas where I just want you to absorb it, because it'll come back and you're like, okay, they did talk about this that one time. What was that again? And that graphic will be available on the team page, so you can go back and find it and be like, here's what she's talking about. I was really lost. Okay. So for every person you personally sign up. So when Christy signed up Rebecca, Christy got 6 points. Christy has a whole bunch of other people that give her points, but when Christy signed up Rebecca, Rebecca gave her 6 points. So she gets about $16.50 for, I think I wrote these all right. That's roughly, I feel like I should break down how pay points are. Yeah, I'm going to do it real fast. Our entire company gets profits, right? Yay, profits for the whole company. And they divide by how many points our entire company has, and they give us a value for each individual point, for 1 point. So 1 point is worth $2.75, very roughly. There's like 0.75623 or whatever, or maybe 7574, whatever. So it's somewhere around $2.75 right now. And it fluctuates. It's kind of like one of those fluctuating rates. It's a fluctuating rate every month based on the profits of the whole company. So 1 point is worth $2.75. So that's just on average. So if you get 6 points for a person, and those 6 points are worth $16.50. Okay, I did my math right. 12 points. So if you have 2 people, $33. 18 points, and this is a silver rank, right? Because now you have 3 level 1 people. That's about $49. And you can see how it goes. I did it for each person that you're adding all the way up to senior silver. At senior silver, if you've added 9 level 1s, then you have 54 points, and that's about $143.50. What's great, and what you want to remember is next month, you want to make sure all those people are reordering, because you want to continue to hold on to those points, because it's the same thing again. So in December, you don't have to work hard to get 9 more people again. You already have 9 people in your back office that are loving their products. If you can continue to help them to order every month and just say, are you still loving it? Yes, I'm having so much energy. I'm sleeping better. Great. Let me know if you have any changes that you want to see, or here's a great video we just got. But all you're doing at that point is customer service, and you're still maintaining those 54 points. It's another $143.50 in your pocket next month. And you don't even have to go out and sign up any new customers. That's just with your current work you've already done. That's called residual income, is when all the work you do this month and the customer service you'll continue to offer those people pays you out again next month. And then it pays you out the following month. And then let's say, Rebecca, your sister signs up and she goes see, and just, you may not even have a sister. I'm just throwing it out there because my sister was my first ambassador. But your sister may sign up and go senior silver, and you get paid on, it's a different number. It's 5 points and then 10 points or whatever, but it's a different number breakdown, but you're getting paid similarly on what her work is as well. And that's where it really starts to multiply and duplicate, and really where you're leveraging your time, because now you have your sister, maybe your high school best friend, and your across the street neighbor all doing the same thing. And that's where you've got your $143, but then you have, let's say, $100 for each of the work that they're doing, plus their fast start bonuses, and it really starts to multiply after that. Okay, so I'm going to open it up to questions. That was kind of an overview of how you're getting paid right now, how to really maximize your paycheck this week. I will say, every single person listening, you have the ability to have a $200 Friday check next Friday, the 8th, if you're willing to go help 4 customers get started this week with that triplex balance. That's $200. That's incredible. And that's not by even helping a level 1 fast start to silver. That's not by ranking up. That's not by anything else other than just business building bonuses. You're leaving money on the table if you have people that are kind of like, I think I want to order, I'm not sure, and you haven't gotten there yet with that conversation. Okay, I want to open up to questions. This is where I go quiet. Ask me anything that we just talked about, or anything that relates to what we just talked about.
Can you dabble in the retention? Because that I don't get yet.
In the retention business building bonuses?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so let's say that you have, I'm going to go back a couple of slides just so we have eyes on it. So let's say that next month, all 4 of the people that you helped this month sign up again, or keep their triplex balance next month, right? So that's $130 PV. You're going to multiply it by 0.05, and you're going to get $6.50 for each person that still retains their order again next month. So for the first 3 months. So you'll get it you'll get it December, January, February. December, January, February, I believe. Please feel free to correct me if I'm wrong on anything. Rebecca, this is a little bit of a change to our compensation plan. They've never done it as a percentage. It's actually better for all of us. It actually helps the company and us. There is a starting guide for triplex and balance, and I will put that on the team page. If you'll remind me, Erin, I have seen the graphic for that. So let me get that on the team page here. Let me forget. So say all 4 of your people signed up this week, Christy. And so next month, at the very end of December, their subscriptions go back through. That retention business building bonus is $26 added to whatever you're doing next month as well. Does that help a little bit? Okay. I think the hard thing is, like, it'll be hard for most of us to track when did that person sign up and how I will say this. I feel like retention business building bonus is like surprise money. It's like the money you've already done the work, and it's kind of the money you forgot that was coming, and you kind of get to go, oh, right, I forgot I had someone retain from last month that their order went through again this month. And I got that bonus. But you'll also want to be talking to those people, making sure they love their products, making sure that triplex balance, but they may be like, you know what, I want to add that active. I saw a post about it and I want to add that. Hey, I saw sleep gummies. I want to add that. Hey, now I want to do the protein, or I did a reset. That free reset that you gave me was great. Where can I get that protein shake? And so I can do that every day. And as you're adding to their subscription, if this is their first month, and next month you're adding a lean and an active to that same subscription of triplex and balance, it's just that goes up until your retention your retention dollars go up, because it's just 5% of whatever their following orders are for 3 months. Anybody else? Any other questions? Let's look at the chat. Yes. Okay. So how to start triplex and balance, you'll definitely get on the team page today, because I do see that is going to be a very common question. If you are not already on Gut Glam, I want to encourage you to get on there, because we are going to do a big kickoff call next Sunday, so that everybody that's doing the Slim Balance Challenge with us knows exactly how to use the triplex with balance, and just if they want to do slim with balance, and if they want to do 2 slim a day and 4 balance a day, which is what I'm doing right now and loving it. If you're doing that, I just want to hear, I've been doing it for a week now. And I think that's where I started seeing, like, the last couple of days, I'm like, oh, okay, well, I had a really good lunch, and I'm just going to kind of, pick at, everybody has, or at least I have leftovers in my fridge. So it's like, I'm going to pick out a couple of things from the, leftover charcuterie board from last week. So it's actually been kind of incredible doing the 2 hunger control slim a day by themselves. And y'all know I love my mega mix, but doing it by itself, and 4 balance a day is crazy, isn't it, Lisa? Like, that's how I feel. I will say some people have some constipation with 4 balance a day. So you may need to increase your BioCleanse by 1 or 2, depending on how sensitive you are to BioCleanse. I started doing 1 BioCleanse with each of my 2 balance. Just because I might as well get some magnesium in while I'm changing my carbs and carbs and glucose information. So, yeah, I've never had to remind myself to eat. I tend to eat for flavor. Does anyone else eat for flavor, as opposed to, like, I'm not actually hungry, I just want, like, so I have done this thing where I have either, a girlfriend told me this or showed me this trick a long time ago. She does hard-boiled eggs, and she'll put just a little, like, jarred jalapeno on top of them, because then I get a little bit of flavor, but I'm getting so much good protein out of the hard-boiled egg. If you have any little tricks like that, I think people love knowing how to get good protein in, but good flavor. It's not just like, my boys eat chomps, which are like beef sticks, all that. I can't eat those, but no, not a lot of fat, but good nutrients. Okay. Anything else? I'm willing to answer anything, and nothing feels dumb to me. I haven't even been very hungry, but trying to get plenty of protein, lots of BioCleanse lately. Yeah, that feels like my story right now. I'm getting lots of protein. I'm trying to make, when I am eating, because the Slim Balance combo really is affecting my appetite in a great way. But when I am eating, I'm trying to really go heavy protein and go protein first instead of like carbs first. Or like I'll make a sandwich and I'm like super loading it up with like all of the good stuff in the middle, and not trying to go heavy on the bread. I do love a good sandwich, but like I'll do like double meat, or if I do like a Chipotle bowl, I'll do like double protein in the bowl just to try to get myself as much protein as possible if I'm going to eat anything. I know that I am excited about the Slim Balance Challenge. I think it's going to be really incredible. I think people are going to see huge results. I think we are at a time in the year where people are, I mean, I'll be honest, me 10 years ago right now, I probably would have asked my husband for the shots for Christmas. I probably would have been like, you know what? I just want to see what happens. Can I just have the shots for 6 months and let's see what happens? And I've heard so many gastrointestinal tragedies really with that shot that, and I think because we've been in this world of like gut health and like true weight loss and like, microbiome and all that, it makes you like really leery of stuff like that. But we have people that are looking and going, I want a quick fix. I want something easy. And if we show them how simple and easy the Slim Balance is, and they go, oh, I can moderate this too. I can go, oh, you know what? I've got a brunch to go to and a dinner tonight. And I want a little bit of control, but I don't want to miss out on all the fun things. They can back up and do one slim and two balance for the day. Here's my Slim Balance story. Y'all ready for it? First thing in the empty stomach, and then 2 more balance before dinner. I can't drink Slim that late. It gives me energy. Oh, one of Brandy's new VIPs just quit the shot for triplex balance combo, because she'd had some terrible side effects. That's what I'm hearing too. Okay, this is what I'm doing. I'm taking 1 balance in the morning on an empty stomach because it just kind of gives me a little bit of help on my intermittent fasting. So 1 balance is just kind of like pushes my meal a little further. But if you do true intermittent fasting, you can't have anything sweet. So I'm not doing a slim or anything that touches my insulin. And then I'm opening my fast with a Slim Hunger Control Black Cherry Lime Blossom. And I'm doing the 2 balance at the exact same time. So I'm just going for 2, and then 30 minutes later, I'm eating lunch. I really am trying to time it well. And then if we know we're about to leave for dinner, because we eat out a lot, if I know we're about, like last night, we like left to go look at lights and grab dinner. I'm taking my Slim with me, or I'm drinking it real fast and taking my 2 balance right then. So I'm doing 2 balance and a Slim before lunch and dinner, but I'm starting my day with 1 balance, just to kind of push my window a little further. I'm seeing really good success with it, and the fact of like I'm about to go eat lunch with my son who happens to be home, and but we're gonna be at a basketball game tonight, and I won't feel like I have to eat after the 7:30 game. I'll be fine. Does that make sense? So if I'll eat a little something, probably like in the craziness, I'll probably grab something in the kitchen, in the craziness of like between school and basketball, but then I won't feel ravenous after the basketball game, which is really, really what I want. I really want to stop eating after 7:30, running through Whataburger or whatever to get food. I want to try to keep my proteins really concise in the middle of the day. So it's helping me with that. Okay. Sleep might, but I'm not willing to give it up because it's so good. It's just a little, it's just a little. But yes, sleep, so delightful. So delightful. Okay. I hope this makes sense. I'm going to turn all of these into PDF, or into, they're already PDFs. I'm going to turn them into JPEG so that you can actually use them, share them. Like Christy and Rebecca, y'all can talk about them. Y'all can go back through all the slides and be like, could you explain this to me again? She went really fast. And if you need to jump on a call because you want to write all of this out for yourself and what it means for your personal story or your level 1, get with me or get with your Jewel upline. Most Jewels can do this, and walk you through exactly how you get paid. And I promise you, we'll probably leave something out. That's okay. You just get a surprise bonus you didn't even know you were getting. So that's it. I hope y'all are having a great day, and we'll talk to you later. I'm very thankful for y'all. Bye, y'all.